Good morning, it's 10 o'clock. I'm Nancy Sun, and it's time for Easy News on ICRT. The TAIEX opened down 28 points this morning from yesterday's close at 8,405 on turnover of 1.5 billion NT. The Council of Agriculture yesterday revoked Chun Shun Food Certificate of Dealership. The move follows revelations the manufacturer of the Shanshui rice brand mislabeled its products more than once this year. The company has been ordered to remove all its packaged rice products from store shelves island-wide and has been banned from reapplying for a certificate of food dealership for at least a year. Kaohsiung City councillors are demanding the government seek over 3 billion NT in compensation from advanced semiconductor engineering following confirmation it dumped wastewater containing heavy metals into the Hojin Creek. The city councillors are also calling on the Kaohsiung government to revoke the company's operation license. The call follows revelations the company's K7 facility failed to treat wastewater that was dumped into the creek, which is used to supply irrigation water to scores of farms in the area. The KMT is launching a second round of nominations today to select candidates for next year's 7-in-1 local elections. The party announced its candidates for the contest in Hsinchu City and Taidong, Yunlin, and Jingmen counties in the first round of nominations. KMT officials say the second round process is set to be completed by next month, a month ahead of the schedule, and nominees for the 5 special municipalities and Taoyuan will be chosen after the Lunar New Year holiday in February. And finally, the National Police Agency has been left red-faced after air raid sirens across the island went off for 15 seconds yesterday, with officials being forced to admit that it was a mistake. According to the Civil Defense Headquarters, the siren sounded at 8:25 a.m. as it was being carried out routine software tests. Officials say the central alert system mistakenly sent the signal for activation to stations throughout the island. In international news, deaf viewers of Nelson Mandela's memorial service have complained that the official sign language interpreter was a fraud. The man, who has not yet been publicly identified, was seen on stage signing as friends and family of Mandela and world leaders paid tribute to the former South African president. During the broadcast, a South African deaf MP tweeted that the interpreter was signing rubbish and requested that he be taken off the stage. She says the man was employed by the African National Congress head office, but did not use South African Sign Language. Egyptian judges have halted the trial of leaders of the Muslim Brotherhood after they disrupted proceedings. The 3-member panel referred the case to the Cairo Appeals Court after the defendants, including General Guide Mohammed Badi, chanted, "Down with the judiciary of the military." Badi is being charged with inciting murder and violence in connection with clashes between opposition protesters and Brotherhood supporters in June, which left 9 people dead. In the U.S., a top Republican aide to Senator Lamar Alexander has been arrested on charges of child pornography. Jesse Ryan Loscarn was taken into custody in Washington, D.C. for possession and distribution of the unspecified illicit material. Alexander's political chief of staff was then removed from his position, and the aide is scheduled to appear in a federal court today. Loscarn has worked on Capitol Hill for more than a decade and was named Alexander's chief of staff in 2012. And finally, Russian President Vladimir Putin has told his military leadership that they should build up their forces in the Arctic as a priority. Commending the recent restoration of an airfield in the region, he says Russia needs to use every means to protect its national interest in the region. He was speaking after Canada announced plans to claim the continental shelf under the North Pole. Russia and Denmark also laid claim to parts of the resource-rich shelf. The Arctic is estimated to have 30% of the world's undiscovered gas and 15% of the undiscovered oil. And now looking at the weather across Taiwan, according to the Central Weather Bureau, we can expect partly cloudy skies and occasional rain in the north with a high of 20 in Taipei, and partly cloudy skies in the center and south with a high of 22 in Taichung and a high of 24 in Kaohsiung. Current temperatures now, Taipei 15, Taichung 18, and Kaohsiung 21. That's it for Easy News today. Remember, you can download a slower version of the news as well as a transcript with Chinese explanations on our website, www.icrt.com.tw. Just look for Easy News. Enjoy the rest of your morning. I'm Nancy Sun.